Welcome to Success Talks with Rodney Saulsberry. I hope you will support my sponsors who bring you this podcast absolutely free and with limited interruptions. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. I'll get started in just a second.
The reviews are in. The book from voiceover superstar and coach Rodney Saulsberry is another runaway hit. Readers from all over the world are raving about tongue twisters and vocal warm-ups. You can find this and his other titles at the top of the voiceover bestsellers list on Amazon.
Office politics. What are office politics? Office politics exist in virtually all organizations. They are the activities performed by individuals to improve their status and advance their personal agenda. These self-serving actions are informal or unofficial and could be the reason why politics in the workplace comes with a negative connotation. However, there are good aspects of the activities commonly referred to as office politics. For example, office politics may simply be part of networking. The truth is that if you want to succeed in a business environment, it's a good idea to develop some political know-how. Developing office politics skills can help prevent someone from taking advantage of you and also help you advance your career. If we fail to develop these skills, we may get left behind in terms of career development, career advancement, life development, life advancement. So the suggestion here is don't become a highly political person, but to at least be aware of the politics in your organization, of the politics in your family, of the politics in your life.
Hello everyone, this is Sean Daly for dailyvo.com. I want to tell you about one resource I highly recommend for vocal warm-ups because it takes out all of the guesswork and it was purpose-built with voiceover in mind. It's called Rodney Saulsberry's Tongue Twisters and Vocal Warm-Ups with Other Vocal Care Tips. How's that for a title? So in case you don't know, Rodney Saulsberry is a top-tier talent and coach, motivational speaker, and author of several books on voice acting, including You Can Bank on Your Voice and Step Up to the Mic. The book is available in print and on Kindle, and you can find it at Amazon or Rodney's personal website, rodneysaulsberry.com.
What causes office politics? The motives for a person to engage in office politics are things such as the following: to sell their ideas, achieve a targeted objective, influence the organization, or increase their power. To reach these goals, politically motivated individuals will form alliances, bargain, and negotiate to get what they want for themselves and/or for their group. Say, for example, if there are scarce resources in an organization, this breeds competition. In other words, if there aren't a whole lot of things to be had, just a few things to be had, it makes for competition. And that often leads to the practice of office politics.
And we'll be back after this message.
Baby, come give me something.
You Can Bank on Your Voice, 2nd edition. Get your copy at Amazon.com. Get the audiobook on Audible.com. You Can Bank on Your Voice, 2nd edition. Get your copy today. Now, there's no way of getting around politics. Virtually all organizations have a pyramid-shaped hierarchy. This means there are fewer positions to be filled as one climbs up the ranks. Not everyone gets the promotion they're after, as only a handful of executive positions are available. Let me give you a little strategy that you should use in your office or in life. To change bad politics in the office, we need to get involved. A very common thing that can happen is a coworker using their power to intimidate and oppress others. One thing we can do is to make friends with our colleagues. Forming friendships and alliances with your colleagues is one way to protect against negative influences in the office. Forming a group, an alliance against a person engaged in negative politicking can isolate that person, contain their behavior, and expose them for what they do. Here's another tip. Don't retaliate when someone is doing you harm politically. When there's a coworker who tries to make you look bad, you may harbor animosity toward that person and think about trying to retaliate. That's a perfectly natural reaction. But it's important to be careful to avoid losing your temper and your professionalism. Rather than taking revenge, the best thing you can do is take action to try to prevent the person from acting that way in the future. Consider confronting them privately and simply asking them why they acted in such a manner. Graylin Brown, the new novel by Rodney Saulsberry. It's the heartwarming story about a family in Detroit. The Motown sound was alive and well. The Philly soul sound was alive and well. And the big three automakers were making wonderful cars every day. Graylin Brown, the novel. Get your copy at Amazon.com or wherever books are sold. In summary, we must be aware of the destructive aspects of office politics in order to minimize their negative effects. We must learn how to navigate our way through the particular political landscape of the organization we work for. Being good at office politics in the workplace includes knowing the right people to speak to, handling public put-downs well, making your work relevant, and moving projects along. We need to make sure that, number one, we understand the politics in our organization, and number two, devise a strategy of how to successfully navigate the political waters wherever we work. And we here at Success Talks are proud to bring you important information that can help you today, tomorrow, and forevermore. Portions of this podcast are based on an article found online. The website is corporatefinanceinstitute.com. The article is titled Office Politics, Self-Serving Activities for Personal Advancement, written by CFI Team, updated December 14th, 2022.
I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I urge you to listen to future podcasts where I will continue to try and make you better than before. My goal is to point you in a positive direction to success, right here on Success Talks with me, Rodney Saulsberry.
Change my ways.